November 15th, Saturn retrograde in Pisces is over. For the last 4.5 months, we've been reflecting on the harsh realities of what it takes to manifest your dreams and make them a reality. Since June 29th, we've been reflecting on the structures, the disciplines and the systems that you need to put in place to make your dreams come true. The obstacles, the blockages, the delays and the limiting beliefs that have been stopping you from making your dreams a reality. All of that comes to an end November 15th. As we come into a position to put everything that we've learned into play so that you can become the master of your reality and manifest your dreams. If you're looking for deep astrology insights and what it all means for you, subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. If you want to discover your true self of astrology, download my free astro cheat sheet, link in the description. Saturn retrograde in Pisces is ending November 15th, and I'm going to show you what the retrograde meant for you and what it ending means for you. So the retrograde period. Whenever a planet goes retrograde, the planet comes closer to the Earth, which means all of the themes of that energy zooms in our life. So in this case with Saturn, it's discipline, structure, systems, hard work, long-term goals and achievement, becoming a boss, becoming an authority, becoming the master of your reality. And in Pisces, it was related to your creative imagination, your dreams, your visualizations, what it is that you want to manifest, your subconscious beliefs. And Saturn sometimes creates blockages. So we had to reflect, because that's what retrograde periods allow us to do. It allows us to reflect on ourselves and our life. You had to reflect on what are your limiting beliefs? What are your self-sabotaging habits? What do you keep on doing to get in your own way of manifesting your reality? And I had to reflect on it too. I found that one of my self-sabotaging habits is changing up my path too soon before it has fully manifested. So I need to stick to the same path for a long, consistent period of time and work hard on that same path consistently until the results materialize. And you have to realize that manifesting your reality is like gardening. If you plant a good seed in good soil and you protect the soil and water the soil, you will manifest. It's universal law. You know what I'm saying? So don't even be doubting yourself and thinking, well, what if it doesn't come true? It will. You know what I'm saying? God. I was thinking to myself too. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we have had to reflect on and learn, and then reflect on the fact of, well, what systems and structures and disciplines do we need to put into place to make sure that we manifest our dreams, not to by hope and look and pray, but to make sure to have control over your reality, that you're destined to manifest what it is that you dream. Now, in this specific case where Saturn retrograde is going to be over on November 15th, Saturn in Pisces is connected to Mercury in Sagittarius and Jupiter in Gemini. Both of those planets are in zodiac signs that they do not like to be in. They're in detriment. They're actually in each other's signs, which means they're in mutual detriment, to be fair. So they want to be in their own signs, but they're in each other's signs, which means that they're outside of their comfort zone, which means everything that they've learned, their skills and abilities, are useless in the environments that they're in. So Mercury represents your communication, your thinking style. Jupiter represents your education, your path to expansion, and your beliefs. So in this energy, detriment basically means breaking down, weakening, limiting, restricting, disabling, maiming, hitting you in the legs with a baseball bat. That's the kind of energy that's happening to Mercury and to Jupiter in the zodiac signs that they're in right now. So what does that mean for you? Well, if Mercury represents your communication and your thinking style, it means that your thinking up until this point is not in alignment with the overall goal of manifesting your dream reality. Because remember, with Saturn retrograde being over in Pisces, that's the main goal. The reality of what it takes to manifest your dreams. That's the main goal. The Mercury in Sagittarius and Jupiter in Gemini, these are just the two planets connected to the main goal, which means these are the obstacles or tools that we need to use in alignment with the main goal of aligning with the reality of what it takes to manifest your dreams. So with Mercury in Sagittarius, it shows that your thinking up until this point has not been in alignment with the reality of what it takes to manifest your dreams. So you have to destroy and disable your old way of thinking and open and expand your mind, broaden your horizons, seek out teachers, mentors, guides, a new education. You need to maybe learn how to over communicate or communicate in a different way that's in line with a different culture of communicating. This is another lesson that I've been experiencing because I'm in a different country to the one I grew up in. I live in Colombia. So drawing down gal in Colombia is different from drawing down gal in the UK. The cultural differences are subtle but extreme at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. But it's very much more, it's a lot more indirect in Colombia. Yeah, I know you would think of what you see on Instagram that it's a lot more direct. That's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more indirect in Colombia. You can be a lot more direct in the UK. If you be direct here, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. So I'm having to reculturize my own communication because my own communication style is working against me in a new environment. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is what is happening in terms of the reality of manifesting your dreams. You have to understand, is your communication style effective in the way that you've used it in the past? And the difficulty is, well, it worked in the past, so why won't it work now? Because we're in a different reality right now. There's been an energetic shift. So you have to learn how to shift with the times and shift with the energy, which means you have to learn how to change your communication style. You need to learn how to change your thinking and open and broaden your mind and your horizons. The same is with Jupiter. Jupiter deals with your beliefs and your path to expansion and your education. You may have to realize that some of the things that you've been educated on in the past are no longer useful for the current reality that you're living in. So you have to learn how to unlearn and wipe yourself from the education and the indoctrination that has been planted into you, often sometimes forced upon you in school and the education system and even in your family home. You have to learn to unlearn what you have been educated to believe, because those beliefs are no longer serving you right now in alignment with the reality that you're creating. Because the dreams that you're here to manifest are unique to you. The contribution that you have, the contribution that you're here to give to the world is unique to your soul purpose, which means you have to educate yourself in a unique way that is aligned with your soul purpose and the dream that you're looking to manifest. It's not your parents' dreams you're looking to manifest, not your partner's, your children's, or anybody else whose opinion that you flipping care about right now. Focus on educating yourself in a specific lane of what is important for you to manifest your dreams and for you to better understand yourself. That is the lane that you need to be focusing on right now, and realizing that your path to expansion may be a little bit more versatile and a little bit more flexible than the world has had you believe. Everybody wants you to believe that there's only one path to success, their path. Buy my course. You know what I'm saying? That's not the reality of the situation. So you need to understand to be more flexible in your beliefs and in your understanding, but in a way to align with the beliefs that empower you, but ones that empower you that are also aligned with the Saturn energy in Pisces, which is the reality of what it takes to manifest your dreams and make them a reality. It may be that to make your dreams come true was a little bit harder than you thought, and your thinking and your belief systems have been a little bit naive up until now, and you just need to get a little bit more structured and disciplined. And let me tell you something, as a person from my experience who has been getting my life more structured and more disciplined, the hardest work is actually putting the structure in place initially, putting the disciplines in place initially. It actually makes it easier once you put the structure and disciplines in place in this Saturn and Pisces energy. Because Saturn is the structure and discipline, Pisces is the flow. But check this out. If I was to pour water all over the floor right now, the water would just spill everywhere. But then once if I was to do the hard work of setting up the plumbing in my house, I go on and all I do is just turn a knob and the shower starts flowing. That's the flipping difference in terms of setting up the structures in your life to manifest your dreams, so it's just so easy to make it rain. You understand what I'm saying? You make it rain once you fucking set up the structures and the disciplines in your life. The only difficult part is setting up the initial structures and disciplines. Once you put them in place and they've been programmed into your soul, then it just becomes easy. It's just light work. It's just flowing down the river. I'm saying, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Yeah, that's what life becomes when you put these disciplines in place, because the framework is already there. All you have to do is jump in the boat and flow down the river. So I hope this made sense for you. If you're looking for deep astrology insights on a regular basis and what it all means for you, subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. If you want to discover your true self with astrology, download my free astro cheat sheet, link in the description. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I appreciate you. Peace.